Hey guys, it's Connie and I'm back with one of our videos for November 2013 Stampin' Gals Gone Wild. Now listen, Christmas gift package. It can be a tough one. We're looking for things that are fast and easy, and you know, we don't want to just give an envelope with a gift card in it. Sometimes we want to take things up a notch. Well, I'm here to show you this really fantastic little gift box, and it is actually made out of one of Stampin' Up's half-size wood-mounted stamp cases. Is that fantastic or what? Well, let me tell you, it's the price point that thrilled me. This fantastic little box cost way less than one of those fancy gift bags. And you know, this is one of those projects you're going to be able to reuse again and again, because the little insert after Christmas is over, we can just slide that out and you can add another one for the next holiday, the next birthday, whatever you need. So we do like that things can be used over and over again. You see that just slides right in there. It really is a great project. So let's get started with how to create this one. We're actually going to begin with our Melon Mambo Cardstock and our Merry Thinlit Expressions. Now, one of the things we're going to be doing on this is we're going to cut with the Big Shot. We're going to be cutting this out, but I am going to be using this piece and covering it with Whisper White. So I want you to be very careful about how you put this through the Big Shot. But you know, before I get too crazy about it, I'm going to give you my big tip of the day for how to cut this and have it pop out really nice. And it's actually just wax paper. Just cut yourself a piece of wax paper and lay that on top of your cardstock, and that way that wax paper is going to give you just that wax, to make that very, very thin Thinlit pop right out of there. So you can see I'm kind of going at an angle, making sure that, you know, I know I'm going to be able to cover it with that white. So you're going to run that through your Big Shot. It's going to look like this when it pops out, and you can see my Mary is stuck inside. The best way to get that out is to there's some little holes in here. Just give those a poke with your paper piercer. There's also going to be a few pieces that you're going to be throwing away. You're going to see inside the E, inside the Y. At that point, when you've poked that, you can see, you can kind of use your paper piercer. Be very careful. It's a delicate little guy. We don't want it to tear. But you can see it will just lift right out of there. And it's that wax paper. In fact, oh, look, here it comes. And there's the wax paper part. We can throw that away. And, I mean, wax paper's cheap, so that works great. All right, so there's my Mary. And look, I got a little piece of wax paper, or a little piece of paper still stuck in there. So you can see it's really easy to work with, all right? Okay, well, now let's go ahead and bring in our Whisper White cardstock. And we're going to do some stamping with a Banner Christmas and the Gumball Green ink pad. I'm going to stamp once in the upper right-hand corner and once there in the lower right-hand corner, or left-hand, yes. Upper left, lower right. I'll get it. You guys are with me, right? Okay, I've got that. Let's go ahead now. We're going to adhere this to our Mary that we cut out that we're going to be hiding. So let me get some snail on here. And now we're simply just going to cover up. You guys know I never waste anything. Of course, before you press it down, make sure you're good, you're centered, and nothing's showing. I'm going to show you how to adhere this little tiny thing, because obviously we can't use snail on it. The key is the two-way glue pen. I love this thing. I use it all the time. And you can see I'm just kind of touching. It's exactly what I said it is. It is a glue pen. And so I can just touch that glue on there. Now I am going to give you another little tip here. Of course, I'm now getting glue on my paper. So you might want to have a little piece of, just a little piece of junk mail or something underneath you, because I don't want you to be working and have something, have something stick. Oh, actually, I did okay. All right, well, good for me. That never happens. Okay, I'm very gently going to put my Mary in place. I'm not going to press anything down until I'm really happy with it. I think that looks good. Let's give that a press. I'm actually going to flip it over and really press it down. And there we go. Isn't it great? Okay, we need to add one more because it's not just Mary, it's Merry Christmas. So let me come in with my Melon Mambo ink pad and the word Christmas. And I'm going to bring in the word Christmas just right above my stars. Perfect. Okay. Well, now we're ready to put this together. So I'm going to come in with my box and my Gumball Green cardstock. I do want to do one quick little thing. I had you cut a little piece of Whisper White cardstock. And what I want to do is I want to punch out just a little border on here. And don't laugh, but it came down to, my paper was 11 inches and I needed it to be just a little bit bigger than that. So, hey, a little scrap of white to the rescue. So I'm going to just adhere this onto the side. Now, I just need a little bit of this showing. Just to here. Oh, maybe about that much. Oh, except I'm not straight and that'll drive me crazy. Straighten myself out. There we go. So I've got that. I'm going to go ahead and slide this. Well, come on. There's just a little plastic sleeve. I think you can see that there. And this is just going to slide inside. And yes, there's a reason I'm doing it this way first. Slide it inside and give it a bend. That way we get those marks there. And this is going to help me center up my sentiment. I'm going to pull it out. Now, very important, don't go and give this a hard crease. This box actually kind of has a nice soft bend to it, and I don't want this to get a hard bend. So we're not going to do anything else at this point. Let's come in with our Merry Sentiment, and we are just going to adhere that. And listen, you don't even have to go crazy with adhesive because it's going to be enclosed in that little sleeve, so it's not going anywhere. I can see my edge there. Of course, I can see my edge there, and it centers up perfectly. Now, if you're following the flashcard method, yes, that is a flashcard size, so I knew you guys would like that. Now we can just come in and slide this back in. Another important tip with this, you can't use any kind of embellishments because it will bump up this plastic. We don't want that. So everything needs to stay flat. No rhinestones, no Stampin' Dimensionals, nothing. It needs to stay flat. I can now maybe put some fun-size candy bars, fit perfect in here. You could do that. 2 levels of fun-size candy bars, and then your gift card can be hidden in between. That's awfully cute. Of course, you can tie up, you could put some ribbon around this end and have a ribbon coming off here if you'd like. You really do have a lot of options with these. Now, the other thing is we also have the big size, the full size. Basically, it's the same size as our, not our DVD cases. They are the same size as a DVD. But we also have full size. So it's going to be that size, but this thick. And you can fill that with some yummies too. And so this project is one of those that can take you even a little bit further than just what we made here today. So that is our In a Flash Christmas wrap for November 2013. I hope you guys like that. Now be sure to check back because Jose and I have more videos waiting for you. Happy creating, guys.